Well, end of the day at my corporate situation and full time focus on my hustle. It's been an interesting day. One thing I think a lot of people don't realize, whatever your corporate position offers as far as training, need to be able to do that and then take the opportunity to parlay that into what you're doing. No matter what you do, no matter what the hustle is, you need to learn how to take your hustle and turn it into a business where you can utilize it as a tax write-off. Because the thing you got to know is that America is built on small business. You know, a lot of times people want to know, well, how did you get this way and why do you think this way? And you got to understand, I came straight from the hood, the gutter of the gutter. You know what I mean? Grew up with nothing. You know, I came from the kind of family that, Section 8, vouchers, unemployment, food stamps, that's what they knew and that's what they understood. And the sad part about that is when you start to grow and realize how important you are and how special you are and how unique you are and how your gifts will make a way for you, the main people that hurt you are your family. I remember I had a conversation with somebody about would this ever be repaired or that ever be repaired. But, a lot of y'all sitting there looking at, let me straighten up that camera a little bit. Little tip from my boy JT. A lot of you people are up here watching TV thinking that's what real life is, and that's not. What that is packaged to sell you the dream, so you can escape your reality. Yeah, so at the end of the day, trying not to hit this man on the dang bicycle. I'm trying to back up, but he gonna go around anyway. Y'all need to come get your cousin. We all got one. But with that said, you got to stay in your lane, study and show yourself approved. All that really means, I'm in Florida, so the sun is beaming. All that means is that you got the grind and you got the focus. And that there are going to be obstacles and distractions along the way, starting with your family. And no matter what you say, they're not going to change. That's who they are. If they were going to change, they would have changed when you were a little girl or a little boy. The reality is, they simply gave you what the best they could. Because the most people are still dealing with their own demons and their own issues. So, they can't do nothing for themselves, let alone for you. And when you understand that, you realize it's your responsibility that you survived all that just to become whatever you're supposed to be, the best version of yourself. A lot of people out here trying to be somebody else, but you need to figure out who the hell you are. Because, before life happened, you were a little girl, a little boy, and you had dreams. There were things you wanted to be, and then the world crushed you for some of y'all, And unfortunately, you have to build yourself up from the ashes. There are a lot of things I saw. Growing up, I saw a lot of abuse, experienced it. I saw it in my family, saw it with my aunts and my mom, and I couldn't understand that. Like, why? All I want to do is protect my mama. A lot of people say, you grow up in certain ways. What they call that is codependent. A lot of time when a child is raised in an environment where they don't have any controls, but they're forced to do adult shit before they become an adult. Sorry about that, YouTube. That's the only way I knew how to express it. Their emotional development stops wherever the traumatic event started. Number one. So as an adult, they react the same way they would have reacted as that 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old or whatever it took place. The other thing is, a lot of times people may not have physical memories, they have body memories. So the things that can trigger things. So you gotta work through your stuff. You gotta understand, nobody has to sabotage you if you sabotage yourself. So I personally spent a lot of time alone because I found that I had codependent tendencies. Shout out to Melody Beatty, Codependent No More. Get the book, nugget, and work through your stuff, because you got to look in that mirror. You got to deal with you. Because if you don't deal with you, and you're a parent, a partner, a husband, a wife, a sister, brother, whatever, you are going to pour that same mess on the people that's trying to love on you the best way they know how. You're going to continue to attract dysfunctional partners, and as Miss Van Zant like to say, dysfunction begets dysfunction, and the pathology will continue. So you got to kind of do a lot of self-reflection, because this shit is really easy. It's hard and it's boring, but it's also easy once you get focused. But you got to realize, once you get focused, you're always going to have to deal with the mental and the negative thoughts on the inside, and the self-sabotage that you don't know where it's coming from. You're like, I know I need to do this, I don't feel like doing this, whatever that is. That's your mind playing tricks on you. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys. So at the end of the day, you do not have to be a product of your environment, and you can take those situations. I mean, the fact you survive some of the stuff you survive, that means you can go out here and get it. And while the rest of these silver spoon entrepreneurs out here stubbing their toe and crying for their mamas, you're going to keep grinding, because you know what it is not to have one, or to have one that's not present. Same thing with your father. You know what it is not to have those stable units, And then there's some of us who grew up in great environments, and we're a product of that phenomenal upbringing, the lineage and all that. So I'm not knocking anybody. I just think that everything has a place, and I think you need to step up and be whatever that is. You need to find your place in it. Like right now, when I finish this video, I'm going to take care of a couple of things. I got a tech that's on the road doing a late call. I got to double check with all the clients and the customers that are set up for the rest of the week. I believe in communication with all my staff, all my subcontractors and employees, because I have both, and constantly growing the business and setting foundational steps and moves, so that as it grows, you can shift, and you should be able to shift without a problem. When you start a business, you got to first of all understand which way you're going to pivot, and the pivot shouldn't be no damn 360. Because if you're growing it the way you should grow a business, you should be able to move with ease. You should be able to switch into any mode, because you have the modern technology to do so. You have the staff, you got backup staff, and people are like, how do you do this? Well, the kids, you need to open your eyes, and when you interview people and meet with people, you got to understand who's capable of doing what. Do not believe what people say. You got to see what they do, because everybody can send their representative to an interview. Shoot, half of y'all out here dating, y'all know exactly what I mean by the representative. That'd be the first person you met on the phone, the person that showed up with the manners, and then later on you find out their ass got split personalities, and you don't know who the hell you're dealing with. That's why you got to be clear. You got to be slow to hire and quick to fire. That's my motto. But once again, for my 9-to-5ers, grind as long as you can and get the best of both worlds. You're able to do your job at work better, because you don't have the stress of having to depend on that job for every penny. Number one. Number two, you better squeeze every test, every manual, every executive and leadership training course, every tuition reimbursement opportunity. You better get it while it's free. And then those of you that need to get your computer skill set, there's no excuse. The technology is moving too fast. In order for you to run a business, you got to be able to push the button and get it. Whether it's money, parts, directions for your staff, it's on you. You got to lead by example. You got to be all over this. All over it. Man, it's 83 degrees at 6:30 in South Florida. Oh yeah, for all y'all, I keep my shirt covered up because this is my corporate job, and I don't want to have to snap because somebody at corporate see this video and they be like, yeah, so I wish they would. They already know. Most people know who I work for, but I'm here to tell you, they're going to try me and I'm going to have to try them back. So, I'm rambling a little bit here, but I just want people to kind of understand that, you know, no one's perfect. You know, I'm still working on my workouts. I'm still working on my what I eat, all those things, because I understand that health is more important than anything else. You know, I've been up and I work long hours. My guys, they feel like I don't sleep. My better half definitely says I don't sleep, because I might get about 4 or 5 hours a night, if that, because I'm constantly trying to build a business and doing all the work I need to do to make it happen, as far as tweaking my website, dealing with my marketing. I don't have a problem with paying people to do it, but you better know what they're doing, because you know how many people I know that's supposed to be social managers and they don't even log in and check people's accounts, they just collect a check. Trust me, I've seen it, and I've seen people taking advantage of, and it is not going to happen to me, not if I can help it. It's not that I got to know everything, but I better know how it works. And they better be able to give me KPI reports, as in key performance indicators. These are all terms that we should know. You got to be able to understand if your marketing is working. You got to know what, you know, how your techs are selling the jobs. How are they dealing with customers? Are you selling the jobs from their pocket? Are they offering the customers financing and other options? Like, you got to be on top of this. And whenever you're not looking, you're losing money. You need to be on it. And you can't blame anybody but you. In your beginning stages, this is when you tweak this. You get everything under control. And what you don't have under control, you damn eliminate. You know? We at certain times, and your skill set need to be on point. You need to be with every program, every situation you could be in, and you need to be the first one there, because you'd be surprised who can connect you to who, and the opportunities that exist. So please do not sleep on anything. Don't sleep on your business credit. Don't sleep on ideas. Don't sleep on working out. Don't sleep on your spiritual center, whatever that is for you, whatever your belief is. Because if you think that flesh and blood, you're going to get out here and get this, you're a fool. I'm going to tell you. Because this world will burn you out and chew you up. So, I'm coming up to my home. It's so beautiful to see this lake. Every time I look at it, I'll be like, you really need to get your little round, brown, fat ass out there and walk. You know, so I guess that's going to be on the menu tonight. Take a walk, girl. And at the same time, I'll listen to some of the books and some of the programs I've already belonged to. So Miss Ward is going to sign off. And everyone have a great evening. It is always a pleasure to speak to you. And please take care of yourself. Love you first.